Get
That's
out.
in the process of being
Okay,
regulated.
get out.
Find
Get out
the
of
law
the
in your friend. There's no
I've
law
got
that
another one
says
for
that.
him after this one.
So-
But he hasn't even. Look how what he does. He asks me a question. Give me one example. I give him the example, and then he starts talking about some next matter.
You said it discriminates against.
Yes,
people,
it does.
The right to return for Jews. Do you know why it's there? Do you know what the purpose of that law is?
So get all the Jewish people who want. I don't know what the purpose of the law is.
The purpose of the law.
I can tell you.
Can I give you?
Hold
the
on,
purpose
hold
of
on.
the law? No, can I give?
Go on.
The purpose of the law is that Jews have been persecuted around the world. They've been chased out of the Muslim world, chased out of
They
Christendom.
haven't been chased out of the Muslim world.
Of course they have. Algeria, Egypt,
hold on.
Iraq, Syria.
Well, hold on. They haven't been chased out of the Muslim world.
They've been physically banned from Libya, expelled.
Wait a minute. They haven't been chased out of the Muslim world. They have not been chased out of the Muslim world. Depends on what you're talking about. What country are you talking
So
about?
I just gave Libya as an example.
Libya, even Muslims have been chased out of that land.
Morocco's been great to the Jews.
Morocco's been good.
I won't say any bad word about Morocco.
Even Morocco.
No, I'm not saying all Arab countries.
Even
I'm
now,
not
when I
saying
went
all
to
Muslim countries.
There is an island, Jerba, they're all Jewish.
Jerba, Tunisia, and they're still there until recently when they bombed it.
Obviously, Joseph, as you know, the majority of people when they left Egypt and they left these countries, they left them, those countries at the times of the wars, 1948, 1967,
We get caught up in tangents. Well, I think we can agree that in some instances Jews were thrown out of Muslim countries, in other instances they were protected.
And I'm sure you would be able to agree also that certain Muslims were kicked out of there and Palestinians were kicked out of their lands.
So I would say in two cities I'm aware of, Lod and Ramla, and I can give the context of why, but outside of that, I disagree. That's another argument.
Okay, what is it? Read out. Read out document.
Can we just
It's a whole law. It's a whole law.
What's it called, the law?
Massive. It's like five, 6
What's the law called?
The actual law is called the Israeli Land Laws Amendment Number 3, 5771 in 2011.
So you're only allowed to give and to
So
Jewish.
basically, you're not allowed to sell land or lease for more than 5 years to foreigners.
You
hear that?
It's on YouTube.
So is it Jewish?
Yeah, no, it says foreigners. So
But how do they define a foreigner? You have to find how do they define a
ownership
foreigner?
rights.
Can we say it like? Is it?
No, but let's stick with the right to return. So I'm saying to you
So
now,
can I just finish my
immigration
point?
status. Now think of it this way, my friend. Listen, Joseph. If please, because I've let you.
I never finished my answer.
Go ahead.
You asked me to explain it, and I'm explaining it from a Jewish perspective.
Under the law,
And so-
foreigners are basically whoever lives outside of Israel that's not Jewish or whoever's not a citizen.
Not Jewish, huh? Okay, we're going to talk about that one. I like it. What's it called?
It's called it's
Sorry, I'm educating myself here.
And
Sorry, I apologise. We need
can
more
I
than one.
also say
So give me one law.
One of
Amendment Number 3.
one of the things I don't like about debating a speaker's corner is as a Jew you're always outgunned 1 to 100. Yeah?
Say again?
1 to 100. Whenever you come to speaker's corner as a Jew, you've got 100 Muslims. So you've just got.
Where's
basically-
100?
Look
Where's
around
100,
you,
my
Look
friend?
around you. How many Muslims are in speaker's
Come on,
corner?
man. They're not here for you. They're not here to attack you, my friend. I haven't seen you for 2 years or 1 year and a half.
Okay, so to respond to your point,
Go on.
Jews have been chased and persecuted in so many countries.
keep saying
the
this.
right. You're saying that Jews haven't been massacred.
No, but that's not part of the issue that I had.
I'm trying to explain the right to return to you.
Okay.
If you want to understand the other side, the other perspective, you have to listen.
Everything you say starts with Jews have been persecuted.
Yeah, because that's
It's
the
like
whole.
when you wake up in the morning, your wife asks you for some food. You say, look, Jews have been persecuted.
I'm glad that's so funny. I'm glad that that's so funny for you. I'm glad, Muhammad, that you find that so funny. I'm glad it's hysterical that my people have been persecuted.
That's not.
And every generation, we've been slaughtered by 6 million in the Holocaust. I
on,
lost
man.
family. My friends in the Muslim world were chased out.
Stop this.
No, because you're laughing at me.
Yeah,
You're
but-
laughing
but
at
I'm
Jewish
laughing at you.
suffering.
I'm not laughing at
You're
you
laughing
suffering.
at Jewish suffering.
Joseph, now you're. Oh, sorry. I apologize. I'm laughing at the fact you keep saying it. And I made the joke
I'm glad
that
that's
imagine
funny.
you wake up in the
I'm
morning.
glad that's funny. I'm
your
glad
wife
that
says, go do the dishes.
every single Jew that's watching this
Come
will
on,
understand
come
your
on.
mentality.
No, man, because Muslims
Every single Jew
Muslims have
watching
been
on
attacked.
YouTube,
Blacks have been attacked.
Every single Jew watching on YouTube
Rohingya
will
have been
watch you
attacked.
laughing at me
What do you
saying
think about the
that.
Rohingya?
Well, I think what's happening there is tragic.
Yeah.
I believe.
So why have you not said in one sentence,
actually-
Rohingyas have been abused and
I've got a
genocided?
website dedicated to this, but you never asked me about
No,
anything.
excellent. Thank you very much. Maybe we can work separately on this matter. I'm not joking. I'm only joking. I'm joking.
To understand Israel, to understand the right to return, you have to understand Jewish persecution.
Okay,
to
no.
laugh at Jewish persecution
No, I wasn't
shows that
laughing
you
at
don't
Jewish-
understand it.
But was I laughing at Jewish persecution? Or
You
is
were
that
laughing at me taking it seriously.
No. I'm laughing at you continually using the same sentence starter. That's what I'm laughing at, yeah? Okay, so you were saying that Jewish people have been continually suffering. Go ahead. Let him, please, please continue.
So
About
the right-
your
the
right to
right
return.
to
Get to
return-
the point, please. Go ahead. Sorry, apologise.
Okay, so you laugh at me, then you dictate that I've got to get right to the point.
No, okay,
Beautiful,
don't-
beautiful.
don't-
Mashallah, mashallah. Such, we say midot, such character traits.
Okay, I apologise. Go ahead.
To understand. It's fine, it's fine, actually, it's fine.
No, you're going to say this. You're going to say I apologise. He wants to laugh as well.
Not at all. I don't want to laugh, mate.
No.
I don't want to laugh.
I apologise.
The thing
Go
is,
ahead.
I back you guys up all the time.
No,
Literally,
I'm-
you personally will back up to the EDL, will back up to the far right, because I have lots of followers on my channel from the far right, and every time I'll come to your defence. Literally. I
No,
defend
but
you personally.
I'm not laughing
and to have
at-
you
come
laughing
on.
at me, actually, like,
Okay, I apologise. I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the fact that you had the same sentence starter over and over again. That's what it was.
okay.
Go ahead, Joseph. Go ahead. You're making a point. I'll let you talk.
So to understand the right to return.
You know we got love for you. We're like that. Just
Imagine if you had a Palestinian here, yeah, Mohammed? Imagine if you had a Palestinian here.
Yeah, but we can say that as well. We
No,
can say what
but
about...
Joseph, stop
No, and I
starting
think
like that,
Muslim
man.
suffering is really
Yeah,
important.
but
That's why I campaign against Islamophobia.
Joseph,
Get angry. Let's smile and laugh about it as well. It's not always, you know,
Don't say to
take it
understand.
easy,
Just
brother.
get into it. Go ahead.
So Israel,
Yeah.
part of why it was born out of Jewish persecution. So there can
Yeah.
never be another Holocaust.
Yeah.
Israel, many Muslims believe that Israel was born because of the Holocaust. It's not. Like, the Holocaust happened because there wasn't an Israel. Had Israel existed, there wouldn't have been 6 million Jews sent to their death. So for Jews, we believe it's essential that we have a homeland, so that we're not dependent on the benevolence, the kindness, the mercy of other people. So
But
it's
you
not,
are, though.
So it's not Muslims
But
coming
you-
to
but-
our defense.
but was the
So
British
it's
coming
not
to your
the-
defense,
So it's
wasn't
not the, can I just finish a point? It's not the Ottomans rescuing us from the Inquisition.
Which happened.
It's not the British rescuing us from whatever persecution we're experiencing in Europe. It's so that we can fight our own wars and defend our own people.
Okay.
And part of that is having a state where Jews can escape persecution.
So tell me, what's this got to do with the right to...
The right to return, exactly.
Joseph, just to repeat the question, I apologise. I've given you a chance. You just said to me, you made the very generic claim that actually there's no laws and there's no... I said to you...
discriminate against
I
Gentiles
said to
in
you,
Israel.
I said to you that there's no... I said to you both the laws and the actions of the Israeli government from the very inception of Israel in 1948 in May up until this time, which is exactly 70 years, have shown discrimination. Now, if you want to believe, I'm not saying you do believe this, but if you want to believe that Gentiles are superior, that Jews are superior, I'm not saying you believe in this, but I'm saying that if you want to believe as a matter
Mate, this is
hold on,
so
please.
offensive
No,
what you're saying.
I'm sorry, hold on. I'm sorry.
The right to return is based on Jewish suffering.
Let me finish.
Nothing to do with Jewish supremacy.
Let me finish. I said nothing about anything right now. I'm just saying that if someone, a rabbi, wants to believe that the Jews are the chosen people and that they have the priority to...
Mate, you're just being you're turning into an anti-Semite.
No, it's not.
Jews don't believe they're chosen.
Well, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me just finish.
Okay, great. Now you deny the Jewish hate. Okay, call you Jew hater. You're turning into
By the
a
way,
Jew hater.
I did a...
You're talking about rabbis.
let me
You're
say-
saying they believe they're chosen.
No, I didn't say. I said if. It's a conditional statement, okay? In English language, anything with
It's
if.
like me saying if a Muslim is a paedophile or if a Muslim is a terrorist. It's offensive language.
But you have used that statement before. You've said this before, haven't you?
No, I haven't. I've never said Muslims are terrorists.
No, but I've never said that.
I've never
the
said
Jews are
Muslims are
terrorists.
paedophiles.
I've never said the same
You're
thing.
saying if a rabbi believes that Jews
No,
are...
I said if a, no, I didn't. Look, the videos have got me. Yeah, I said if a rabbi or a Jew wants to believe that actually Jews are the superior, or that they have right to the land, or that Gentiles are second rate, no problem.
Mate, who says this?
What you're doing is you're conflating two or three statements into one. There's a difference between, first of all, the idea of chosenness, which is nothing to do with ethnic or racial superiority.
Okay, so how does it come about?
Okay, so the idea of chosenness is...
Are you a rabbi?
I'm not a rabbi. I'm a religious Jew.
A religious Jew. Come in the.
Thank you, guys.
Hi, my friend.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
Nice to meet you, Jesse. Hello, how are you doing? So, basically, there's this idea of chosenness. They say basically that we aren't chosen in the sense that we're better than everybody else.
Okay.
We're chosen to perform certain obligations not just to ourselves, but also to the rest of humanity.
But from my reading of,
monotheism.
okay, you can correct me because you might know. You might know.
Just said.
Excellent.
To spread
Sorry,
monotheism.
what's your name again?
Stephen.
Stephen, you might correct me if I'm wrong here, because I don't know. Yeah, but from my reading of the Old Testament, it seems to me that the chosenness of the Jews is more than what you've just described.
So what is it?
So in my reading of the Old Testament, it seems like God chose the children of Israel. He selected them, okay? But not only this, that they are now not only the representatives of God on earth, if you like. Yeah. What's up?
By the way, this is Muhammad.
Huh? Oh, they're dancing there, yeah? Okay, sorry, there's some people there dancing. Go tell the police. Sorry. What was I just saying? Anyways.
You're saying that
So-
in the Old Testament,
Yes. So even things like this, God repented to the Jews. That God had a wrestling match with Judah and lost.
Had a wrestling match with
say
you.
that.
Oh yeah,
Jacob.
sorry,
And
Jacob.
it doesn't.
It doesn't
it
say
says
that God, it says
wrestle.
that it's an
It said-
angel.
No, they said it.
It says
God-
a man. It says a man.
God
and it says
wrestled.
with
God wrestled with Jacob and lost the match. Ishmael is a wild horse or a
You're
wild
reading
donkey.
English translation, but
No problem.
But this is
Yeah,
got
for
nothing to
me-
do
The
with
English translation, because
for
I'm-
me-
What does this have to do with
What
being
I'm saying-
chosen?
No. What I see from the Old Testament reading is that really, and that's why you have interest laws, which are.
Do you know who you sound like? You sound like Tommy Robinson.
Okay, no problem.
From my reading of the Quran, all the Muslims want to kill the kuffar. All the Muslims. That's
problem.
what you
No
sound
problem.
like.
I'm here to be corrected. That's the difference between me and Tommy. Yeah. I'm saying Stephen can correct me.
You being the chosen people.
I'm just
He's
saying
saying
a
that-
central tenet of the Jewish faith seems to be the chosenness of the Jews, which separates them as an ethnic group above and beyond other ethnic
What
groups.
does the Quran say?
About what?
The Jews being chosen.
So what we believe as Muslims is there's two kinds of verses that are referred to. Yes, we believe that Jews were chosen for a certain time and period, but it doesn't mean in terms of ethnicity that they're any superior or less superior than
You're
every
just
human
showing
being.
your own insecurity then.
Moreover,
We don't believe that.
hold
I don't
on.
believe that though.
We don't believe that. You may believe that we were chosen above other
The
tribes.
Quran also
other
says,
people. We
hold
don't
on.
believe that.
From a theological perspective, the Quran actually offers a challenge to the Jewish people who believe that they are chosen. You know this? Let me tell you the challenge. No, you asked, let me give you the answer. There's two challenges, one in Surah Al-Baqarah and one in Surah Al-Jumu'ah. It says, if you think that you are the chosen people, above and beyond all other peoples, فَتَمَنَّوُا الْمَوْتِ. So opt for death. In kuntum sad, if you're in fact truthful. So in other words, if you believe that spiritually you have nothing to fear from the afterlife, why are you in this peasant world? Why don't you ask for death to come and strike you so that you can go
That's an
straight?
Islamic
But
question.
because that's not even a Jewish question.
That's not
I have
what-
to tell you this. That is like
Why-
so far
what are you
removed from
doing
religion.
here, man?
Because the whole point of
Ask for
the
death.
whole point of our presence here.
Life is for death, did you just say?
I said, what? Look, if you think that you don't really hear, you're chosen above and beyond all other peoples, yeah?
We don't think that. You keep saying
You don't
we
believe
think that.
You don't believe that?
We don't know.
No. So you don't.
We-
so
we
what is
built
a
Bible
Gentile? What is a
doctrine.
Gentile?
Okay, do you want to know the English term, the Hebrew term for a Gentile?
Tell me what a Gentile is.
A goy. Do you know what the Jews are called in the Torah?
Go ahead.
A goy. Do you know what goy translates to?
Go ahead.
Nation.
Okay, so what are
Goyim
Gentiles?
is nations.
So what are Gentiles?
Gentiles are just non-Jew.
Okay, so
or
so,
Jews.
So why
it's
are?
just the word that describes
what
nation.
is the distinction? Are you telling me here? Sorry, but because
Okay, so
I mean, we have
can I explain something to you?
no,
So-
hold on. Even in interest,
So I'm going to answer your question. So
are you? Is there no law, in your opinion, that differentiates a Jew from a Gentile?
There's loads of laws that differentiate, but just like within Islam, there's
Yes,
laws that
yes.
differentiate Muslim, but it doesn't
Yes,
mean
but the
Muslims are
Jew-
superior.
But hold on.
It doesn't mean that
But
Muslims
Jews,
are chosen.
But Jews are ethnic groups. Not you just said it yourself.
No,
the difference. Hold on. The
it's-
difference between
We're-
the Muslim laws and the Jewish laws is that every race is.
Can you
Islam is.
convert-
Hold on. Islam
We
is.
have the you have the Ummah. It's the same.
No, hold on. Listen. Islam is a racially inclusive
So
religion.
is Judaism.
So
Okay,
you-
no,
so
hold
You
on.
have black Jews,
No,
white
I know
Jews,
you have that,
Chinese
but
Jews.
they're not treated very well, are
They're
they?
treated exactly the same.
Oh,
in
really?
religious-
Come on, man. Don't go there, man. Don't go there, man.